today on 15 on 15.
The director of ATA discusses why Aruba cannot rely on the Venezuelan tourism market despite its drastic growth. Plus, finally, men can actually get a taste of what childbirth feels like. And we have a business coach who reveals the do's and don'ts within the industry. Thanks for joining us. I'm Yantalu. Historical and present statistics indicate the Venezuelans has always been accounted as Aruba's second largest tourism market, with the U.S. being the first. But within the past 4 years, the Aruba Tourism Authority has seen a drastic increase from this particular market. With that said, the island cannot rely on the Venezuelan market alone, despite its 60 to 65% growth just last month. The director of ATA explains. Ronella Ashuchin-Cruz from Aruba Tourism Authority says the island is exceeding projections as well as expectations this year when it comes to the amount of visitors coming over. The Venezuelan market accounted for a large percentage of this.
We expect to reach the 1 million mark in terms of stayover arrivals in the month of December this year. And we're surpassing the objective we set for this year. Of course, we're very happy about that. And there are certain things that we flagged there, though. We have a Venezuelan market which has been increasing significantly over the past few years, largely attributable to developments on a domestic level. So these are things that we are conscious, we're aware of, and that we monitor.
Having more Venezuelan visitors is a positive development. However, tourism stakeholders need to be cautious and not rely solely on this specific demographic. What Aruba should do, Ronella says, is to take advantage of this growth and go into the surrounding countries of Latin America.
I think it is a positive development. However, we realize that you don't want to be overly dependent on this market either, considering the fact that it's highly volatile. So what we try to do is diversify within the Latin American base as well. And this is an effort which we see is paying off as well. We're seeing increases in Colombia, in Brazil, in Chile.
The director of ATA says they will continue efforts in this region since the Venezuelan market is volatile and is continuously showing different patterns. ATA strategizes on gauging other markets.
The segments of visitors visiting the island from Venezuela are displaying different patterns of behavior, and we are aware of this trend. Not bad necessarily, however, it is very important to be conscious of this development to make sure that in any case we continue to pursue a strategy of diversification within the Latin American market so as to not be overly dependent on the Venezuelan market.
The Venezuelan market can change from one day to another. Therefore, Aruba cannot continue building on this market or invest sole efforts in this area alone.
I think that we can continue to count on the fact that the segment that we attract and where we put our efforts in the market will continue to be one that will continue to visit Aruba, which is the case right now. And however, we are also aware that other segments might fall and might not be able to visit Aruba anymore, considering changes that might happen on a domestic level, so in the Venezuelan market. So the development that we've been seeing, the significant increases, is something that can change from one day to the other. And we just have to be prepared of that, and we have to minimize the risk of being overly dependent on Venezuela.
Ronella will reveal other tourism statistics on the next show, and the following week we will get into precise cruise tourism figures. On that note, we will be right back. Stay with us. After the break, girls can play with action figures too, not just dolls. Thanks for staying tuned to 15 on 15. Childbirth is painful. There is now a way for men to feel this kind of pain themselves. Take a look.
Mijn buik wordt gedrukt.
Jesus Christ. Mijn lichaam wordt gewoon omhoog getrokken, jongen.
Two Dutch TV hosts were hooked up to a machine that creates a sensation of labor pain. As part of a stunt, these men were hooked up to a machine with electrodes stuck to their abdomen, all to stimulate labor pains, just like the real pain. The cramping, or contractions, get stronger, longer, and closer together. It is the kind of pain, even when it's not exactly real, makes grown men cry.
Jesus.
All this time, only women knew the agony of childbirth, but now these two Dutch TV hosts knows all the screaming they see on the big screen in movies isn't just an act. Giving birth really actually hurts. On average, childbirth lasts between 12 to 14 hours. These guys only lasted for 2. Wait a minute though, experts say the pain is still not real enough, so it's not exactly childbirth experience, but it is a start for men to empathize with women. Moving forward, new research might make you want to exercise outside. Here's why. Exercising is supposed to make you breathe heavily, huffing and puffing. But a new study on indoor air quality suggests that breathing deeply at the gym might be bad news for your health. When researchers from Holland and Portugal assessed air pollutants at 11 different gyms during peak hours, the results showed high amounts of dust, formaldehyde, and carbon dioxide, especially in the confined spaces where you take classes. Researchers blame poor ventilation, cleaning products, and gym patrons who produce the carbon dioxide every time they exhale. And because everyone breathes deeply through the mouth during exercise, you're more likely to inhale pollutants and suck them deep into your respiratory tract at the gym than in other public places. This by all means doesn't mean stop exercising, because inactivity will threaten your health more than breathing gym air. So just consider working out outdoors more often. Pink is for girls and blue is for boys. There are certain stereotypes thrown at girls when they are little. Girls have been taught to play with dolls pretty much ever since they were born. But it is time to chuck those stereotypes. Revolutionary doll maker Goldie Blox aims to change this. First off, there is a lack of females worldwide pursuing engineering as a possible career option. Goldie Blox lets girls see that overalls and tools can also be cool and fun.
You are beauty, and beauty is perfection. 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 You are beauty, and beauty is perfection.
Keeps beating like a hammer.
Do keep in mind, Goldie Blox is still a business and the holiday season is approaching, so they are trying to publicize the release of its new female action figure, which is a blonde-haired girl inventor who even comes with a pair of denim overalls and a zip line. Not saying the message isn't good, but they are still looking to make a profit. I do have to give props to their slogan though. They say that other dolls are built for fashion and Goldie is built for action. Let's take a break. This is what's coming up next. When we return, details on a free business seminar for the Aruban community. Opening up a business is not an easy task, so merchants can use all the help they can get. A free seminar focusing on buying the customer may be just what you need. Certified business coach Dave Martinez says utilizing social media can either make or break your business. Before heading online, though, make sure you know what you are doing.
Oh, definitely, social media is something that is very useful, as a very useful tool for your business, and we need to use every tool that we have available for our business. But of course, you got to know what to do with it, and that's the most important thing. So a lot of people do use social media, but they use it in the wrong way or with the wrong ethics on social media. So when you use the whole media community, the social media community, that can have a very great impact in your business, definitely.
Brad Sugars will be the main and only speaker at Monday's seminar. Action Plan coaches say when it comes to marketing, make sure you know the demographic you are looking to gauge and make sure you get a return in investment.
Advertising and media, this is something that is the first thing that most business owners think about, is that when I need clients, I need to do advertising. Actually, it's when you need clients, before you go to advertising, you need to know how to do your business better. How is my service? Of course, advertising is very important, but when you use advertisement, you need to test and measure what the results are for your business. So you gotta know and you gotta measure what result is gonna give you. Because
the biggest mistakes merchants on the island are making, according to Dave, is the fact business owners aren't fully prepared and ready upon opening.
One of the biggest mistakes actually you see every time for the businesses is when they start a business, people start businesses, but they haven't prepared anything for the businesses. They are not well prepared as an entrepreneur. The only thing is, most of the time they have a great idea, and people encourage them to say, "Hey, go do that business," or they say, "I've been doing this for 20 years, so maybe I can do it better than my boss."
Perhaps you are indeed better at your boss at what he or she is doing, but just make sure you take your time to prepare prior to opening your doors for business. The Buying Customers Seminar is scheduled for Monday, November 10th, 2014 at the Marriott. It is free, but registration is required, so go to www.buyingcustomers.com and enter the promo code ACAUA. That is all the time we have for now. We'll see you next time.